And that's how we opened a portal to the Netherworld and summoned The Undertaker to the Earth Realm so I could defeat him and cement my Hall of Fame legacy. We're fine, thanks.
I told you they wouldn't believe it.
You know what? None of that crazy stuff ever happened. I mean, sure, I beat The Undertaker, you all witnessed that, but could you imagine all that other wacky stuff? Portals and marsh ladies and Papa Shango?
Yeah, gotcha! Joke's on you!
Anyway, let's get back to things that actually happened.
Like when I was the longest reigning women's champion of the modern era, holding the SmackDown Live Women's Championship for over 2.5 years.
Entry. The women's champion posted on social media today, "Nothing makes me happier than decimating whoever dares approach the peak of my mountain." Strong foreshadowing words for her opponent.
It might be unfortunate then that her challenger possesses the ability to move mountains and might shove the champ clean off the top. In the corner now. Clothesline. Right in the back of the neck.
This one's about the women's championship. And nothing means more to these women than that title.
Oh, what a boot.
Oh, chin-breaking uppercut. Corey, how does a competitor reduce the chances of being seriously injured inside the cell?
Well, make sure you're the one dishing out the punishment. Superstars got to develop a mastery of using the cell to their advantage. Everything can serve as a weapon to aid you in your opponent's demise.
Weapons, of course, are legal in this match, but introducing one can also become a detriment to yourself.
She seems to have gained the advantage here. She's efficient and dangerous with her offense thus far.
What I like about Toni Storm, besides her in-ring ability, of course, is just how unapologetic she is about being herself. She has no problem saying that she has the, quote, complete attitude. And if her opponent doesn't like it, well, they have to deal with that head-to-head, face-to-face.
What a clothesline!
Ouch! Saxton, you might be confusing unapologetic with cocky, but I can understand how you'd make such a mistake. Toni Storm is as cocky as they come. She's fortunate she has the in-ring skill to back it all up, though.
If you're just tuning in, this is Hell in a Cell.
Oh, my God! Wow, breathtaking.
Here she goes, back in the ring now.
Oh, there's some gouging going on.
That is a great reversal. And finds a counter. Snap headbutt.
Oof. Reverses, can she take advantage?
Northern Lights. Cover for the championship. She's got a long way to go before she should be thinking about a pinfall victory here. She scores big with the counter.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Look at this raw power. Women's title up for grabs. It's champion's advantage. The title cannot change hands by countout or disqualification. You can lose the match, but still keep the championship. Clotheslines!
Good Lord.
So effective. It is just incredible. It's electric in this arena tonight. Toni Storm!
It's Toni time. Proving.
Clothesline! Wait a minute.
We are seeing a next-level performance from these competitors tonight.
They've shown a lot of resiliency. You have to give them that. Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent. Amazing reflexes on display.
She's looking relentless now.
She continues to press forward.
Oh, what a counter. Toe. Clothesline.
Neck first.
Champ taking the worst end of the exchange.
She can handle it. She has to. She's trapped in the cell. Fisherman suplex.
Incredible!
She steers clear there.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
And she's back in the ring now.
Changes her fortune there.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
She returns the favor there. Watch out!
Crashing through the table.
Here it comes!
Guillotine applied.
She better do something fast. And she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it, but that was impressive.
Finds a way to reverse. And there's the Uranagi. Landed them. We're at a vital stage in this matchup, and this audience is fully aware of it.
Yeah, they know another turning point can come at any second.
Spear! Shoulders down now. Is it enough to retain the championship? 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Whoa, that may have been a slow count.
I'm impressed.
Can't prepare your face for that.
It's starting to come together in a big way.
Momentum has clearly swung her way.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
And now she gets it for a second time.
Third time's a charm, Cole. Remember that as this match goes on.
Could this be it?
Oh, the old whippersnapper.
Looks like the champ is going to retain.
Here's the pin. Title on the line.
1, 2, 3. Retains the title.
The devil was afoot in this Hell in a Cell match. Let's take another look, guys.
Here is your winner, and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, R.E.D., the Queen.
Big pinfall victory here tonight.
And at this point, I think it's safe to wonder if the champ will ever lose the gold.
I'd like to think we just saw one of the greatest title matches in a... Our record-breaking SmackDown Live Women's Champion is ready to address the WWE Universe.
Since I defeated Mickie James over 2.5 years ago, I've had the privilege of defending this championship against the very best female competitors in WWE. But when you're the longest reigning women's champion in the modern era, it's only natural you start to look for new ways to challenge yourself. And considering it's a little Wild West around here right now with no GM, I figured this was my chance to do that. So I thought about doing an open challenge. But that's a little played out. I could force myself to win with the 4 or 5 count, maybe. Or I could do something really unprecedented and defend my title against male superstars. So what do you think?
It's Becky Lynch and her Savages.
Nothing good ever happens when they come around.
Well, that's your opinion, Saxton. Personally, I think they're one of the best things going today on SmackDown Live.
Well, whether you like them or not, you can't deny the influence they have over WWE.
I'm not arguing with that. Ever since Becky Lynch took control of this faction, she's pretty much been able to do whatever she wants, except for taking that SmackDown Live Women's Championship away from Red.
I have a feeling that could change real soon.
So you want to give yourself new challenges like 5 counts or facing men? Well, I have a better idea. How about you forget all that and face the man?
It's funny you still throw around that title after all these years. I mean, I'm the one who's held an actual title longer than anyone since the 1970s. So, I'm pretty sure that makes me the man.
I am the man because I'm the leader of the most powerful force this sport has ever seen. And that's when there's someone in charge. So just think of what we're capable of when no one's steering the ship. So unless you want to find out what happens when we have free reign, I suggest you give me my title match tonight.
If you didn't hear me the first time, I'm looking for new challenges. Not rematches against played-out losers I've already beat. And you and your crew trying to intimidate me isn't going to change that. Besides, everyone knows you're just all bitch and no bite.
Oh, well, if you're not gonna give me a title match, then I'll just have to beat one out of you. Boys, little help? I'm gonna show Red here my bite.
Red is severely outnumbered here.
So far, Red's holding her own.
Not anymore. Becky Lynch is showing Red that she's not just all talk.
Here comes Trey to help his best friend.
I admire his courage, but Trey has no chance against these guys. It's 4-on-1.
I told you, Becky and her savages are one of the best parts of SmackDown Live.
It's clear that unless she can somehow even up the sides, Red faces an uphill battle to hold on to her SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
I think you're looking at the man who's going to end Red's record-breaking title reign.
We gotta get even with Becky and her savages.
How are we gonna do that? We're at a 5-on-2 disadvantage.
We saw what happened out there, and we want to help.
Great. Where were you 15 minutes ago?
We all had severe simultaneous leg cramp syndrome, or SSLCS.
It's a real, proven medical condition that can occur when superstars team as long as we have and their body's ailments become synchronized.
I don't think they're buying it.
Look, the truth is that we didn't want to get involved in your business, and we know sometimes certain people can be a bit stubborn about wanting to do things on their own.
He's talking about you.
Nah, it could be anyone.
It's fine. I know I'm stubborn, but I'm not stupid. I can recognize when we need help, so we'll take it. Thank you.
So do we do like a secret New Day handshake now or something?
How about you two rest up, and next week we'll see what we can do about Becky and her crew.
Sounds good.
Oh, leg cramp acting up again. You guys feeling it too?
You can stop that now.
Not long after my issues with Becky Lynch heated up, SmackDown Live filled its open GM position. We were excited to see who it was. Well, until we saw who it was.
Brooklyn Von Braun is the new GM of SmackDown Live.
Apparently she's traded MMA and Hollywood for WWE. This is crazy.
This isn't crazy. It's genius.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be the new general manager of SmackDown Live.
Did you just come out here, interrupt us, and say SmackDown Live?
She definitely said that, and I have 20/20 hearing.
You're off to a good start as GM. Please, continue.
Knowing that I was up for this gig, I watched the show last week for the first time, and I have to say, I didn't like what I saw from you, Red. Instead of accepting Becky Lynch's challenge, you resorted to cheap insults, which led to Becky having no choice but to defend herself. So, Red, you said last week you wanted new challenges? Well, I have one for you. You're going to defend your women's championship in the first ever best out of 5 team match. It will be a one-night series of singles matches between Red, Trey, and your buddies The New Day, taking on Becky Lynch and her savages. If Red's team wins the series, she retains her title. If Becky's team wins, she is the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
She just said it again.
The name of your show is SmackDown Live. Say it with me. SmackDown.
Town makes more sense, but whatever.
Guys, we're losing track of the fact she just put us in a best out of 5 series for Red's title, which seems super unfair. I mean, who would do such a thing?
Who? Hey, I know we formed an alliance, but that's kind of our thing, okay?
With all due respect, you're really stacking the deck against Red, so I have an idea that would help even things up a bit. You give our team home field advantage.
That's right. If Red's putting her title on the line under these circumstances, then the series should take place on our turf.
What kind of turf are we talking? Synthetic or natural? Because I prefer a natural tall fescue.
I meant more of a New Day home arena vibe, but we could look into the fescue.
I like what you're thinking, except Becky's team should have an equal opportunity to secure home field advantage. So later tonight, it will be Red and a team member of her choosing versus Becky and a partner of her choice. The winner of that match will earn home field advantage for their team in the best out of 5 series.
Who's it gonna be, Red?
Yeah. Who?
That was a test, and you passed. Good job.
There's really not a bad choice, unlike the choice of Brooklyn as GM.
Ooh, she just laid the smackdown on her.
So I'm going to team with...
Great decision. Ooh, I can smell the sweet aroma of tall fescue headed our way.
Home field advantage is on the line later tonight on SmackDown Live. SmackDown Live's new GM is putting Red in a situation like we've never seen before. She and her partner must win this match to earn home field advantage for a best-of-5 series between Red's team and Becky Lynch's Savages, with the SmackDown Live Women's Championship on the line.
I am still shocked that Brooklyn Von Braun is the new GM, so I can't imagine how Red and Trey must feel. They've been rivals with Brooklyn since they were teenagers.
Brooklyn Von Braun is an accomplished professional. I'd be very surprised if she let an age-old high school grudge get in the way of her job as general manager.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Belly-to-belly suplex.
Not what she was looking for. Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Becky Lynch may be in trouble here. Tough spot to be in.
Oh, look at this! Incredible together!
Something to keep in mind when squaring up with Becky Lynch is the last kicker can just as easily lock you into submission as she can realign your spine with a suplex.
That's obvious. Becky Lynch's repertoire is impressive. What concerns me the most, Cole, are her vicious strikes to an opponent. I'd say they'd cross the border of illegal.
And Big E manages to reverse out of that one.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Big back body drop. Oh, and a terrific reversal by Finn Balor. As we mentioned, something that's become a trademark of Becky Lynch is her ability to dominate an opponent in a split second. And Corey, it's outrageous to imply that Becky breaks the rules in her matches.
The first ever SmackDown Live Women's Champion wants to show that it doesn't matter who you are. When you play with straight fire, you are going to get burned.
Backbreaker.
Backbreaker.
Big E with an unmatched strength.
That's what he does. Keeps on the attack.
Oh, incredible elevation from the big man. The powerhouse of the New Day has his opponent up. The big ending from Big E.
And that might be just enough to win. Things do not look good for Finn Balor.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. Now it's Becky Lynch making her pay.
Anticipated that attack perfectly.
Suplex!
We're in the feeling out process here. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain control? Man, this could be it. Cover. She's not done yet.
She's a warrior, guys.
means she probably has something even more devastating to finish her off with.
What grace, float over into the... Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys. Avalanche landslide. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Wow, what a sequence.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
She is just dominant right now.
She's fighting hard and reaping the rewards.
Becky Lynch.
She got out of the way there.
Her evasion techniques are on point.
Saw that one coming.
Belly to belly. Vicious.
Oh, right to the gut.
Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch.
Now trampling the opposition. Uranagi. Man, oh man. She's got the shoulders down. For some reason, she lets it go.
She might have something else planned here.
Heavy-duty right hand.
Becky Lynch setting up for the...
Man, she's got to get herself together here.
Ooh, tossed with the suplex.
Eludes the attack. Oh, she's not looking good here.
The first thing she needs to do is somehow get out of that corner.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Changes her fortune there.
Had it scouted.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Oh, now it's Becky Lynch making her pay.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Becky in full control here. She is just too quick.
Got out of the way in a hurry. Narrowly avoiding trouble.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
Effective arm drag. Becky Lynch makes the cover. You're not going to get her that easy.
Still a lot more fight left.
Oh, look at Becky.
Oh, manhandle slam.
We might be looking at a victory for Becky here.
That slam just brought this entire arena to its feet.
Scary close. Ooh, impressive counter.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole. Wow, she turned that one around.
And there's the Uranagi. Landed them. Nice right hand. The shoulders are down. I thought that was it.
Yeah, Becky Lynch's heart continues to beat loud and strong, staying alive in style here.
Wasn't expecting it. She's going to try it again. The old whipper snapper.
Is it enough to put Becky away? Let's see if it's really over.
That could be it.
She certainly looked to be in trouble to me.
Big punch finds its mark. And here we go now. Elbow drop. She's gaining momentum here, guys. She's executing on her plan perfectly. Hammerlock. Look at this raw power. Someone call a dentist. Oh my God. Strike punch. Uranagi. Cover. Shoulders are down.
That puts this mixed tag match in the books.
Here are your winners, R.E.D., the Queen, and Big E.
The referee's 3 count ends this one. And there's your winner, folks.
That may have been one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a very long time.
And it's matches like this one.
All residents of New Day City, don't you dare be sour. Clap for your best of 5 series hosts and feel the power.
Welcome to a very special New Day themed event where Red's SmackDown Live Women's Championship is on the line in a best of 5 series.
This looks like an arena that was designed by a 4-year-old who's been eating too much paste. Stay classy, New Day.
It's different, but I kind of like it.
I have no doubt that you do.
Welcome everyone to the best of 5 series for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship,
Where our team, as you might have noticed, has home field advantage.
Do you like what we've done with the place?
Ooh, look at the tall fescue ramp. It's amazing.
This is the best looking setup for a show since they used to bring Mr. McMahon's home to the In Your House events.
Wait, what did you just say?
Yeah, you know how they used Mr. McMahon's home as the old In Your House entrance? My uncle knew a security guard, who knew a janitor, who knew a concession stand worker, who worked at one of the arenas, and he told him that it was Vince's actual house.
We need to have a talk later.
Guys, we could continue to dilly-dally, or we could get things started with the first match.
I'm normally a strong proponent of dillying and dallying, but I think we should get to some action.
In that case, let's kick things off with our first contest of the evening. You're up, Kofi.
We're going to get the best of 5 series started with Kofi Kingston taking on the bruiserweight Pete Dunne.
I doubt Pete Dunne or any of Becky Lynch's savages have ever competed in an arena like this before.
Yeah, only in their worst nightmares. This place looks like New Day's storage unit threw up. And if I have to stare at these bright colors all night long, I might too.
This match is huge in the sense that whoever wins will give their team an important 1-0 advantage in the best of 5 series.
Yeah, these series are all about establishing momentum. You want to put pressure on the other team and make them feel like their backs are up against the wall.
You both might be putting a little too much significance into this. It's just the first match. If a team takes a 2-0 lead, then we'll talk.
Oh, Buster!
Good way to fracture a rib.
He's looking a little dazed, guys.
And he's got nowhere to go in that corner.
This young man, Kofi Kingston, may have the... Whoa! And he misses the mark.
Talk about a rough landing.
And look at from drop with a back suplex. This match grinded him down a little.
He planned for this and could still rap.
Look out! Elbow drop! Kofi Kingston setting a very good pace now. His offense is second to none at times.
Look at this! Beautiful dive.
Real nicely done. I can't believe he's in this.
I don't think his opponent was expecting that.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
This is one of the most impressive.
Here we go.
Elbow drop!
Look, I'm unbiased. Kofi Kingston is one of the most popular superstars in WWE. I think I'll lose a little bit of my hearing every time the WWE Universe chants for Kofi. Especially if it's how much New Day rocks.
I love that move.
There's no doubt about that, Corey. Kofi Kingston is one of the most admired superstars in WWE. As part of the New Day, that popularity soars like if Kofi jumped off the top rope.
One of the reasons
The shoulders are down.
1, 2, 3.
Kofi Kingston with an epic victory.
Here is your winner, Kofi Kingston.
And he picks up the win.
Kofi wins! Kofi wins because New Day rocks! New Day rocks!
sit down, Saxton.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win.
I'll do my best to help defend the SmackDown Live Women's Championship against Sheamus, which is something I never thought I'd say.
It's a strange situation that Brooklyn put us in, but I appreciate the help. At least we're already up 1-0, so we have the advantage.
That's right. Undefeated in our house. Whose house?
Our house?
Come on. Whose house?
Our house!
Whose house?
Our house!
There. Much better.
You couldn't just leave Trey and I alone and let us have our success in WWE, could you?
Do you really want to do this now? Because if I were you, I'd be doing everything in my power to try to hold on to my championship.
That's kind of out of my hands at this point, thanks to you and this ridiculous series.
You see ridiculous, but I see innovative. I've broken the mold with everything I've done in my life, so don't expect that to stop now that I'm GM of SmackDown Live. That's right, I said SmackDown. Happy?
As match 2 of the series gets underway, I don't want to lose perspective on just how unique this situation is. We have Big E and Sheamus essentially competing over the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
This is groundbreaking content from our new general manager, Brooklyn Von Braun. And honestly, I'm all for anything that breaks the mold.
I think I'm going to have to wait and see how the series plays out before I weigh in, but my initial reaction is this isn't exactly fair for the champion, Red.
It's not about being fair, Byron. It's about entertaining the WWE Universe, and that's exactly what this accomplishes.
Big back body drop.
Great counter. Impressive in-ring IQ on display. Plenty of fight left. He just powered out there, Cole.
Any way you look at it, Sheamus has the power and ferocity of an uncaged lion. The Celtic Warrior comes to the ring looking to mercilessly destroy his adversary.
Big E with the excellent move to get out.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
The Celtic Warrior has a drive to inflict pain on his opponents unlike anyone else.
Big E goes for the big ending.
Sheamus counters.
Brogue kick. This could be it.
Sheamus gets the win. More importantly, the series is now tied up at a win each.
Going down 2-0 would have been a disaster for Becky Lynch and her Savages, but now it's a whole new series.
You didn't hear this from me, but Red's getting a little nervous now that the series is tied up.
No, she doesn't need to worry, because after my match against Finn, we'll be one win away from taking the series. Then Red can defend her title versus Becky in the ring. You know, how it's usually done.
That's good. Hey, this might be a little late, but I had an idea for our team name. The New Trey. New Trey Rocks. New Trey Rocks. New Trey Rocks. What do you think?
I think I heard my music. Gotta run.
With the series now tied up at one victory each, this match is pivotal in giving one team a 2-1 lead and putting them a win away from taking both the series and the SmackDown Live Women's
All the way for the top.
Diving body splash.
For the second time, Xavier Woods wants to fly.
All the way from the top rope.
Xavier Woods looking like he might take a chance once more.
And down with the suplex. Time to see what you're made of.
Ah, gut check.
But the head scissors are biting.
Oh, man, that's just nasty.
Raining down elbows.
Looking for the quick pin. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Woods laughs in the face of danger. Saxton, you know that. Look, most times I think Xavier Woods and his New Day brethren act like a bunch of fools. But when the bell rings, Woods is all about business and knows what it takes to get the job done.
Super kick finds the mark.
Things not looking great for Finn Balor.
Taking on some offense, but he expected as much.
Finn Balor lands hard.
Finn might be hurt.
Yeah, it looks like he might have tweaked his knee.
Wait a minute. What's Pete Dunne doing out here?
Well, maybe he wants to check on his teammate.
That's why he's here.
And Finn Balor suddenly recovers. He's going to the top.
Coup de grace.
It's all over. Was Finn Balor ever really hurt, or was this just a setup by Becky Becky Lynch and her savages.
This is unbelievable. The entire series just turned on that interference.
Hey, what was I saying earlier about team cohesiveness? That's exactly how it pays off. And now Becky Lynch has the opportunity to beat Red and win it all.
You should have been in a position to win the series against Becky Lynch. I'm sorry I let you down.
You didn't. All that matters is we're still alive. Now I just need to beat Becky to even up the series, and then it's up to Trey to close it out.
You got this. Then after that, well, you got this.
You've got a lot of nerve showing up in our locker room.
I'll go wherever the hell I want, especially since I'm about to be the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
I guarantee I'm gonna beat you and tie the series up.
Okay, then what? Because even if you somehow manage that, then your friend Trey's going against my friend Drew in the final match. And we all know my friend's just a little bit tougher than yours. So like I said, one way or another, that championship's coming back where it belongs.
If you're so confident, how about we get things started right now?
Nah, I need to go warm up first. Don't want to pull a muscle slapping your head off.
We spoke earlier about a team's back being up against the wall, and that's certainly the case for Red as she faces Becky Lynch down 2-1 with the series and her championship on the line.
That's what I was saying about this series being unfair for Red. She can defeat Becky Lynch, but still lose her title if Trey were to go down in the final match.
Or Becky Lynch can beat Red right now, making this whole discussion pointless. I suggest we see what happens before anyone starts a protest.
Back in the ring again. Avoiding trouble there. They're struggling for control right now. And here's Becky Lynch in full control, controlling the tempo.
Becky Lynch is credited as one of the superstars who ushered in the women's revolution. No match in WWE history showed where that movement was going, like the women's triple threat match at WrestleMania 32. Becky Lynch clashed with the Boss, Sasha Banks, and Charlotte for the women's championship.
And here's Becky Lynch.
A rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch. Big time clothesline.
The women's triple threat match at WrestleMania in Dallas, Texas was one of the most anticipated matches on the card. Becky Lynch went on a tear in the months leading up to WrestleMania and would not be ignored as a top contender for the women's title.
If you want to know just how anticipated the women's triple threat match was at WrestleMania 32, just look at the photo of the three women that went across AT&T Stadium. Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, and Charlotte changed the game that night.
She's looking a bit out of it here. Oh, what an uppercut. She's taking charge here.
Really taking control here.
It's a high bill.
That's how you establish control. What a counter!
Shoots the half. Into a neck breaker. Phenomenal.
Kick. Uranagi! Shoulders down, this could be it. 1, 2, 3. This singles contest has a victor.
Here is your winner, R.E.D., the Queen.
She continues to impress with the win here tonight.
When it comes to impressive women, this girl might just top the list.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
I'm not trying to make you nervous or anything, but it's all come down to this. Match 5 against Drew McIntyre for the championship I've held for a record-setting 2.5 years.
Well, when you put it that way, there's definitely no pressure.
Sorry, it's just hard not having control over what happens, but I know you can do this. Just treat it like any other regular match.
Sure. I mean, that might be a little difficult with the giant stack of pancakes and grass-covered ramp, but I'll try my best.
That's all I can ask.
I wanted to let you know the guys and I got together and decided that if you pull off the series win, we'll consider calling our team the New Trey like you suggested.
Really? That's awesome!
Sure, I mean, we probably won't team up that often or ever again after this, but still, the offer stands.
Oh, well, thanks.
Go get 'em, champ!
Are you happy? There's a chance I could lose my title without ever being pinned.
If it makes you feel any better, Becky Lynch promised me that no one from her side will get involved in the final match.
Oh, she promised you. Then I'm sure we have nothing to worry about.
Where do they keep the popcorn around here? I don't normally put trash food in my body, but I think watching your team let you down is worth an exception.
This is it, with the teams tied at 2 wins each. It all comes down to match 5 of the series in Red SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
Trey's been in a lot of big matches throughout his career, but the professional and personal ramifications of this might be bigger than any other. Red may not talk about it for weeks if he's the reason her record-setting championship reign comes to an end.
This might be putting undue responsibility on Trey since 2 of his teammates lost matches earlier tonight. However, I will agree he's facing immense pressure being in this winner-takes-all position. And I know I certainly wouldn't want to be in right now. Followed by the leg drop.
I'd say Drew McIntyre's career is a story of 2 completely different chapters. McIntyre himself would tell you his first chapter didn't quite go as planned, but boy, chapter 2 is a whole nother story.
Uh-oh.
Phoenix Splash!
Gosh, how'd he do that?
He's in a bad spot now.
Yeah, he's got to find a way out of that corner.
Drew McIntyre faltering some.
He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight. Down with force.
He's fighting hard and it's paying off.
He is getting fired up here. Huge toss. Michael, I like your analogy of McIntyre's career as 2 different chapters. And while chapter 1 didn't necessarily blow anybody away, there was a foreshadowing of his future success.
Oh, even Mr. McMahon himself called McIntyre a future world champion, which of course later came true in 2017 when McIntyre defeated Brood for the NXT Championship.
Wrist lock up to the top rope. Hurricane Rana.
From the middle rope. Moonsault into the DDT. Wow.
And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre. And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Oh, gee, straight to the cranium. Drew McIntyre beginning to peter out here.
Things are not looking good for him right now.
Trey and Drew trading blows.
What a headbutt by Drew McIntyre.
And the ref goes down.
We've seen just about everything tonight.
Wait a second, is that who I think it is?
It's Samoa Joe.
We haven't seen Samoa Joe in 6 or 7 years since he was fired from WWE after a shocking loss to Trey for the Universal title.
Well, apparently he hasn't gotten over that.
What the heck is that?
It looks like some kind of enhanced arm.
Like Samoa Joe wasn't deadly enough already. Unbelievable.
This is shocking. I cannot believe Samoa Joe is back.
I know, after all this time, I never thought we'd see him again.
And he just broke Trey in half. And now Drew McIntyre covers Trey.
It's all over.
Becky Lynch and her team has won the Best of 5 series, and Becky is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
It looks like Trey's gonna throw up.
I don't blame him. Not only did he lose the series and Red's championship, but the nightmare that is Samoa Joe has returned to terrorize him.
I'm back, and I'm coming for you.
I'm honestly stunned at what we've just witnessed.
And so is Trey. This is gonna send shockwaves throughout WWE.